If you're over 60, this video was made for you. What I am about to explain could be the difference between staying strong and independent for the next 10 years, or quietly losing strength in ways most people never notice until it is too late. This is not about extreme workouts or painful routines. It is about a hidden process that accelerates after 60, and how the right kind of movement can slow it down and, in many cases, partially reverse it. If you stay with me until the end, you will understand exactly what your body still can do and why stopping this video now could cost you years of mobility and confidence. Most people are told that weakness, slower walking, and balance problems are just part of getting older. That message sounds comforting, but it is incomplete and, in many cases, dangerous. After 60, the body does not simply age at a steady pace. Certain systems begin to decline faster, especially the muscles that protect your joints, your spine, and your balance. Doctors have observed that after this age, adults can lose a noticeable portion of their muscle mass every decade, even if their weight stays the same. That loss does not just affect how you look. It affects how quickly you react when you stumble, how easily you stand up from a chair, and how stable you feel when walking on uneven ground. Here's what makes this so concerning. Muscle loss after 60 is often silent. You may still be able to do your daily tasks, so it feels harmless. But behind the scenes, the fibers responsible for power and stability are shrinking. These are the fibers that help you catch yourself when you trip, climb stairs without pulling on the railing, and carry groceries without straining your back. When they weaken, falls become more likely, recovery takes longer, and independence slowly erodes. Many people assume the solution must be medication, supplements, or complicated machines. In reality, many health experts agree that the most powerful signal your body understands is movement, but only if it is the right kind of movement. Gentle walking is excellent for your heart and mood, but it does not tell your muscles to rebuild lost strength. On the other hand, harsh workouts can be intimidating or unsafe for aging joints. This leaves many older adults stuck in the middle, doing too little to protect their strength or avoiding exercise altogether out of fear. What most seniors are never told is that certain movements send a very specific message to the body. They tell your muscles, tendons, and even bones that they're still needed. When that message is clear and repeated consistently, the body responds at any age. Studies indicate that older adults can still improve strength, balance, and reaction time when exercises are chosen carefully and performed with control rather than intensity. There's another layer to this that often goes unnoticed. As we age, the connection between the brain and the muscles weakens. This is why movements may feel less coordinated and why balance becomes unpredictable. The right exercises do more than strengthen muscles. They sharpen communication between your nervous system and your body. That communication is what allows you to move with confidence instead of hesitation. I want to be very clear here. This is not about chasing youth or trying to move like you did at 30. It is about protecting your ability to live on your own terms. Many doctors who work with older patients agree that strength and balance are two of the strongest predictors of long-term independence. When those decline, everything else follows, including confidence, social activity, and even mental sharpness. In a surprising number of cases, the decline is not permanent. It is more like a dimmer switch that has been slowly turned down. With the right stimulus, that switch can be turned back up. This is why some older adults seem to age rapidly, while others remain steady, upright, and capable well into their 70s and 80s. The difference is not genetics alone. It is how the body is challenged. Over the next parts of this video, I'm going to walk you through a small set of movements that many health professionals consider essential for aging well. They are simple, controlled, and designed to be done safely at home. Each one targets a specific weakness that commonly appears after 60. Balance, hip strength, reaction speed, and posture are all addressed, not in a rushed or aggressive way, but in a way your body can actually respond to. Before we begin breaking them down, there's one movement that deserves special attention. It is often overlooked because it looks almost too simple. Yet many physical therapists quietly consider it one of the most important exercises for preventing falls and maintaining confident walking. This movement focuses on a part of the body that acts like your emergency braking system when you lose balance. Most people think balance comes from the hips or the core alone. In reality, the muscles around your ankles and lower legs play a critical role. When you stumble, they're the first to react. If they are slow or weak, the message to your brain arrives too late. This is one of the reasons falls happen so quickly without warning. What makes this particular movement different is not how hard it is, but how it is performed. The way you lower your body matters more than how you lift it. This slow, controlled phase sends a powerful signal that encourages muscle fibers to rebuild stronger and more responsive. It also supports tendon health, which becomes increasingly important as we age. People who practice this movement consistently often report subtle changes first. Walking feels steadier. Standing for longer periods feels less tiring. Stairs become less intimidating. These are small shifts, but they are early signs that the body is responding. In the next part, I will explain exactly how to perform this first movement safely, why the slow phase is so important, and how it protects you from one of the most common and life-altering risks after 60. Once you understand this, the rest of the routine will make much more sense. Let us begin with the first movement, because it addresses one of the most serious and underestimated risks after 60, falling. Falls are not just accidents. They are often the result of delayed muscle response, especially in the lower legs. Doctors who work in senior rehabilitation often say that the ankles and calves are the first line of defense when balance is threatened. If they respond quickly, you recover. If they do not, the body has no time to correct itself. This movement focuses on rising up and lowering down through your heels and ankles, but the real benefit comes from how slowly you return to the floor. That slow return is what trains your muscles to react under control. It strengthens them in a way that directly translates to real-life situations, like stepping off a curb or catching yourself when you trip on a rug. To do this safely, stand behind a sturdy chair or kitchen counter. Place your hands lightly on it, not to hold your weight, but to steady yourself. Your feet should be about hip-width apart, toes facing forward. Take a comfortable breath in, then rise up onto your toes in a smooth, confident motion. Do not rush, but do not creep either. 1 second is enough. Now comes the part that matters most. Slowly lower your heels back to the floor over 5 or 6 seconds. Count it in your head. This controlled lowering trains the muscles and tendons to absorb force safely. Many studies suggest that this type of slow, lengthening muscle work is especially effective for older adults because it builds strength without stressing the joints. Repeat this movement 10 to 15 times. Rest briefly, then do another round. As your strength improves, many physical therapists recommend eventually trying it 1 foot at a time, always holding on to support. This progression challenges your balance and sharpens your reflexes, but only attempt it when the 2-foot version feels easy and stable. People who practice this consistently often notice that their walking feels smoother and more confident within a few weeks. That sense of hesitation many seniors describe when stepping forward begins to fade. This is not magic. It is your nervous system relearning how to respond quickly and efficiently. Now, let us move to a muscle group that quietly controls almost everything you do, yet is often inactive after years of sitting. The muscles at the back of your hips are meant to be powerful. When they weaken, the body compensates in unhealthy ways. The lower back takes on too much work, the knees absorb extra strain, and posture slowly collapses forward. This next movement is done on the floor or a firm bed, and it is one of the safest ways to restore strength to the hips. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the surface, about the width of your hips. Your heels should be close enough that you can feel them with your fingertips when your arms rest at your sides. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, gently press through your heels and lift your hips toward the ceiling. Stop when your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. Do not arch your back. Instead, Focus on squeezing the muscles in your hips. Hold this position for a slow count of 5. That hold is critical. It teaches dormant muscles to wake up and stay active. Many experts believe this sustained contraction is what makes the movement so effective for reducing back discomfort and improving walking mechanics. After the hold, lower yourself down slowly and with control. Repeat this 8 to 12 times. Rest, then repeat. As strength improves, the movement becomes smoother and more natural. Many people are surprised by how quickly everyday tasks improve. Standing up from chairs feels easier. Getting out of the car requires less effort. Posture becomes more upright without conscious correction. The next movement shifts focus to balance and coordination. After 60, balance problems are rarely about strength alone. They're often about communication. The brain needs clear feedback from a body to keep you upright. When that feedback is delayed or inaccurate, even strong muscles cannot prevent a fall. This movement begins on hands and knees. If the floor is uncomfortable, a folded blanket works well. Position your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Your back should be flat, as if a glass of water could rest on it without spilling. Slowly extend one arm forward while extending the opposite leg backward. Move slowly, taking several seconds to reach the final position. Hold briefly, then return with the same control. Switch sides. The goal is not height. The goal is stability. Doctors who specialize in fall prevention often recommend this movement because it strengthens small stabilizing muscles along the spine and retrains the brain to sense body position accurately. If this feels too challenging at first, lift only the arm or only the leg until your confidence improves. People who practice this movement regularly often report feeling more stable when walking on uneven surfaces or turning quickly. That sense of being unsure where your body is in space begins to fade. We are now approaching a movement that rebuilds something most people lose rapidly with age: quick strength. This is not about jumping or running. It is about the ability to produce force when you need it, such as climbing stairs or stepping over obstacles. Without this ability, movements become cautious and slow, increasing the risk of accidents. Before we go into that, it is important to understand why all of these movements work together. Each one targets a different weak link in the chain. When even one link is restored, the whole system improves. When all are practiced together, the effect compounds. In the next and final part, I will guide you through the remaining movements, explain how often to do them, and show you how they fit into a simple routine that many seniors find sustainable and empowering. By the end, you will understand how a short, focused routine can protect your independence for years to come. Now, let us move into the final phase because this is where strength turns into confidence. Many people over 60 can still move their bodies, but what they lose is the ability to move quickly and decisively. That hesitation is what turns small missteps into serious problems. The next movement is designed to bring back controlled power in a safe, practical way. This movement uses a low step, such as the bottom stair in your home. Stand facing the step with your feet hip-width apart. Place one full foot on the step, making sure your heel is supported. As you breathe out, press through that heel and step up while gently lifting the opposite knee toward your chest. Pause briefly at the top, then lower yourself back down with control. This motion trains the exact muscles used for climbing stairs, stepping onto curbs, and getting in and out of cars. Many health experts agree that this type of movement improves what they call reaction strength, the ability to generate force when it matters. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions on one leg, then switch sides. Rest as needed. Safety always comes first, so keep a hand near a railing or wall if balance feels uncertain. With regular practice, this movement restores a sense of spring and control. Stairs become less intimidating. Walking speed increases naturally. The legs begin to feel responsive again instead of heavy or slow. Now we come to the final movement, and it may surprise you by how simple it looks. Yet many specialists consider it one of the most powerful full-body exercises for older adults. It involves holding weight and walking, something your body already understands. What changes is the intention and posture. Hold a moderate weight in each hand. This could be a dumbbell, a filled water jug, or even a sturdy grocery bag. Stand tall, shoulders relaxed but pulled slightly back, chest open, and eyes forward. Begin walking at a steady pace for 20 to 30 steps. Every few steps, pause briefly without slouching. During the pause, gently squeeze your hands around the weight and engage your core as if you're growing taller. Then continue walking. This exercise strengthens grip, posture, core stability, and even cardiovascular health at the same time. Doctors often use grip strength as a marker of overall health because it reflects how well the nervous system and muscles are working together. Improving it has been associated with better mobility and long-term independence. This movement also places healthy stress on the bones, encouraging them to maintain density. Do this movement 2 or 3 times, resting between rounds. Over time, you may gradually increase the weight, but only when posture and control remain solid. The goal is not exhaustion. The goal is resilience. When these movements are combined, they form a short routine that can be completed in under half an hour. Perform 2 to 3 times per week, with rest days in between. They give the body clear signals to maintain strength, balance, and coordination. Many seniors who follow similar routines report feeling steadier, more capable, and more confident within a few months. The most important takeaway is this: aging does not automatically mean weakness. In many cases, it means the body is waiting for the right instructions. When those instructions are clear, safe, and consistent, the body responds, even later in life. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.